Welcome to video 1 of B04, our Introduction to Python. This course will be about Python 3, a variant of the language, set of languages known as Python. This short course corresponds to about 2 CATs in the UK credit system, or 1 ECTS if you use the wider European system. And note that we're focusing on Python 3, not Python 2, which is an older language that was finished in 2008. And that Python 3 is the language that we're using, and that can be versions 3.9, 3.10, or 3.11, or more recent. So this video will talk about the resources, times, and aims of this course. And of course, you'll be aware, hopefully, that Python originated from the MultiPython group, hence this picture here. In this course, we're going to look at key aspects of Python in the labs, and we're going to look at things like variables, operators, and lists, which are very similar to other programming languages with a few nuances. Then we'll look at functions and then logical statements. So that's if-else statements, and then for and while loops, which give us a sense of flow control. In the following course later this year, B05, B06, I should say, we'll look at 2D lists and table-like objects. We'll look at dictionaries, which are kind of a lookup table, a bit like a real dictionary. We'll look at pattern matching, and then also file an input and output. So you just have 2 labs for this course B04, and then 2 labs for this course later this year in P06, which will follow on directly followed. If you haven't joined the Omics Learning Group, you can do so with this code 5BGT2TOR. Just search for it in Teams or give me an email. You can join by clicking on the Teams link using the code here, as you can see on the panels. The notional learning time for this course is about 20 hours, as listed here. You can do this over the days of the week if that suits. If you want a longer time, if it takes you a month, if it takes you 6 months, it's essentially up to you. The things to focus on are the labs, which are in person and a hybrid. There's one at 10 to 12, the 17th, and then 2 to 4 on the 19th. Note that these locations differ from our normal venue of the Playwright conference room. And as always, with each of this parts of this course is subdivided into different units so that you don't bite up more than you can chew, and you take it step by step. And that's really the important thing, is that we're going to build it up gradually at a pace that's suitable for you. And these videos will help you because you can start, stop, pause them as you see fit. There's a range of resources that are available, and I'm not going to bombard you with a million of them. These are the ones I found most useful. So the wiki.python.org has a range of different guides depending on your level. There's other ones on python.org. There's here one at docs.python.org. And there's this YouTube video, Python for Beginners, that is long but covers really a huge amount. So Python is a very common language in bioinformatics and has other functions as well beyond this, but it's become probably the most popular language at present over the past 2 decades. So our aim is to understand Python 3 data structures and understand the basics of data processing and manipulation. So what we're going to do is focus on these things that I mentioned before: variables, data types, and the inbuilt functions, maybe our own functions a little bit, and then look at loops and logical statements and how we can use them to manipulate data. That will mean that you are capable of writing Python code to do basic functions, especially to use other people's code. That's our ideal situation. And that will let you perform better basic data queries. So this is the video 1. Please look at video 2 for more information on other parts of the course. Oh my God.